What's up, everybody? Ruben, Tech Saltwater Fishing, and, well, I am on Goddard Hook, 55-foot Viking luxury yacht. Beautiful, beautiful vessel, and, we got a trip tomorrow. So, came out, brought my camera equipment, brought my laptop, gonna do a little work, get the boat ready, help the guys get the boat ready, and, get ready for our 12-hour trip tomorrow. But today is the last day of flounder season, so guess what? And I happen to bring, a rod and reel, so we'll see. I'm gonna cast around the boat a little bit right here at the slip and just see. Last day you can keep, so maybe I'll get lucky and hook a flatty. So I didn't bring any of my gear as far as like recording myself, so I'm gonna put this camera on the stick. It's already on a stick. I'm gonna leave it on a stick. I kind of record myself from a distance, just fishing and fishing. So bear with me. You don't have that first person point of view that I do like to give my audience, but hey, I'm gonna try it anyway. Right. Let's see if we can get the flatties to bite. So one of the things flounder will do is that they will move through the area. They will come in waves, and they will move through the area as they are migrating. Now during this time of their migration process, their period, they feed extremely aggressive, which for the anglers, that means typically they're pretty easy to catch and easy to hook into. What I like to use either a ½ ounce or a ¼ ounce jig head, and I will use around 40-pound mono leader line. Now mono versus fluorocarbon, mono is a little cheaper, and you're going to go through quite a lot of mono, especially when you're fishing in and around these places with rocks and other structure, oysters that can nick up your line a little, and that's why I will go with a heavier line such as 40-pound. Now the difference between mono and fluorocarbon visibility: fluorocarbon tends to hide a little more, but the flounder really don't mind. So beside throwing a tandem jig head, I'll throw a single jig head, and my single jig head will typically be around ¼ ounce to ½ ounce, and I would also throw the Getter Done rig. Now if you're not familiar with that rig, I do have a video that I show you how I like to tie this rig by Captain Cody Dunn, and we'll go with about a ½ ounce drop shot style setup, ½ ounce weight on the bottom, and it's very effective. But today I was just throwing a single ounce jig head and just fishing and pitching around a lot of the structure. Now when the flounder move through the area, they'll move through the area feeding. They might stay for a little while and then they'll move on. So you can cast at the same pylon, you can cast at the same wall, at the same structure over and over again until the next wave, the next school of flounder move in and out the area. So now the setup I'm using the reel. It is a spinning reel. It's a 4000 Shimano reel. I really like this reel. The last one that I've had, actually I've had a couple for about 5 or 7 years. They hold up very well. Every once in a while you want to open it up, put a little grease, put a little oil, put it back together. After every use I do rinse it off just a little bit. And the rod I'm using, yes, they've been around forever and heard really good things about them, and this is a 7-foot medium heavy. So I wanted a really versatile rod that I could use pretty much almost any situation. It is good to use a heavy rod, if not a medium heavy rod, because you want to use a fishing rod that has that firm backbone, that real strong backbone. That way you can set the hook. Flounder have a thick bony jaw, and you want to get in that penetration. And like I said before, it's important to only give yourself a couple seconds and then set that hook, because you don't want the flounder to gut hook. You don't want them to gut hook. You don't want them to take your lure down. You don't want them to take your jig head down, and you want to be able to set the hook while it's still in their mouth. And then that, in a case like today, if it's undersized flounder, then I can just release them. And in a case like between November 1st and December 14th, it's just strictly catch and release. Casting up. Look, my rod tip's loaded just a little bit. Yep, there it is. I got it. There's right there, Mr. Fatty. That's what we're looking for. Got one. He might be about 16, maybe. Nice little guy. I'm on that gope. I think it's a new penny. You get a board and measure him real fast. Let's see. Yeah, he's gonna be right at 16. So I'm gonna harvest him. He's little, but I think my guys at the boat want a flatty. So nice little guy. Nice little guy. We're gonna keep him on some ice. See what's up. Alright, so my deckhand showed up, and I told him, I'm trying to talk him into, play hooky just for a little while. Let's go over to the wall of the marina, and yes, you have to have, be a customer, have a boat in the slip over here if you do want to fish on the marina grounds. And we're gonna come over to this edge and just check it a little bit. This is a very popular channel, and it produces a lot of flounder. Kind of get it almost like a choke point, funnel through this area, and you can catch them at good numbers. We're gonna come over to this wall and cast just a little, and see if we can snatch one up with the bin. So let's see what's up, so we can get one. Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh my God!
Look what I caught.
What is that?
It's last day of flounder season.
It's like a flounder but smaller. What is that, baby? Can you keep that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I like the little one because they fit better in my frying pan. Little 8-ounce skillet. Here, hold it out. Hold it out. Look.
You gotta make it look huge.
Yes. Make it look huge.
It's got a little bit of scarring on it.
Oh, flatty. Look at you, man. Who said you couldn't catch flounder? Matter with the flounder king, boy. All right. Well, and no action there. Very slow for the last day, and I've been kind of keeping an eye on the boats that are coming in and out of the marina, and every once in a while you'll see somebody with a couple flatties, but there's not a whole lot being caught. Last day of the season, it's like flounder have a calendar, and they know that you can't keep them after tomorrow, so I think they're going to start waiting to kind of start poking up their heads and moving through. I've seen a few reds caught, but not a lot of flounder. But what I have seen is Mr. Officer. Yeah, bad boys. My deckhand thinks he's funny. He's wearing bad boys on the boat radio, and we got a few guys laughing and chuckling, but yeah, can't do that copyright stuff, so you can't hear bad boys, but it was pretty funny. Spent a little time casting around this slip around the condo up above lodge, and see if I can get one more. Oh, there it is, same spot. Bingo was his name, playboy. Well, there you go. You know what? I did end the day with a cup of flatties. It took a little while. It took a lot of casts. One of my deckhand, he did say that. He's like, took a lot of casts for you to get that last one. Well, you know what? That's how the cookies crumble. Last 2 times I've been out trying to look for flounder a little bit. Yeah, a lot of casts, a lot of exercising, but it's all good. I love it. I love flounder fishing. I love fishing. I just love catching fish. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, please go and do so. Like the video, leave a comment. All that helps out. And I do have a flounder playlist. So if you're looking for more flounder action, whether it was last year or the year before, we'll click on the playlist. And if you're looking for some more helpful hints, I'm sure I'm dropping all that flatty knowledge in the videos too. And if you want to help your learning curve just a bit and help support the channel a little bit more, don't forget you can join Patreons, where I do post up-to-date fish reports as I'm on the water. I do drop some fishing reports, and every once in a while I even drop some locations. So check it out. More content, more Texas all water fishing. Appreciate each and every one of you, and hooking up.